us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Boilermakers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wants to go up top on second down. Moving out to the right. Grabbed over the middle. It's Skinner. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Holds on, it's Skinner.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
On third down, here's Baxter. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Skinner. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go.
They'll give it to Baxter. There he goes. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like feature him, The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now,
Snags it, and there's running room. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
this quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. On target over the middle. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Gibson. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Right side, it's Owens. Lowers those pads. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Boilermakers are flying down the field. He'll run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Oh, pressure's coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got his man.
And this is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms. They start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because you don't want to be living where these big physical linebackers are. This guy, though, completely fearless, crosses the defender's face. He makes the catch, gets absolutely laid out by the linebacker, but he holds on anyway.
He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Down, ready. 129, 129. Flip, flip, flip. Where did he go?
Quick give. It's Barnes. All over him immediately.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
14. Let it go.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Ginner. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Jet. Go, go.
Pushes ahead. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kentucky trying to convert on 4th down.
Ready. 18, ready, go.
Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense.
Oh, he wants it all. Goes high to pull it in. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Boilermakers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Number 42, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding pop.
Going over the top. Leaping grab for a big gain. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Goes high to pull it in. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Kentucky! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big 1st down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Tackle is made at the 43. 1st down for the offense.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down to the air. Picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. making the adjustment. The run inside. It's Ivory. Runs through the tackle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Ivory. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. In the red area, it's back. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Right side, it's Gibson. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. The give. Can't get him to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And finally, we see a little bit of that which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Drops back on 1st down. Left side is Gibson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
On the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Under pressure. Got the back over the middle. Oh, he's got some space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime, trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
Quarterback changing the play. Straight ahead, it's Ivory. Breaks the tackle.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion.
Right. Bubba. Tip. Square. Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the...
Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the wide receiver. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 16 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Ducks, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
14. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baxter. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. They'll run it with Baxter. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Swamped immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Well, this defense has made a couple of big plays, and now they'll try to stand tall on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. Fourth and goal from the 4. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The snap sets up to throw. Lets it fly. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense, you take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. He breaks a tackle. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Tries to do it himself. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They kick it away on 4th down. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that, but they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize, and they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to Baxter. Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Hits inside. It's Ivory. Stopped right there.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Down, ready. Walk, check, check. 3692, love check. Hey, take it. 1424 plus. 1424 plus. Western. Go.
Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover.
Ready. Return. Level. Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he gets it away.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got his man on the right. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Sweep, sweep. Ready. 18. Fly. Ready, go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Running inside, it's Gibson. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Right at the line. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, and they've got it at the 40.
And they get another 1st down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get 1st downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. DB's right up on the receivers. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Churns into the pile. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Game here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Out wide right, it's Rodriguez. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Bubba. Go.
Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Got some room to run. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue! They move on top here in the fourth. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the point after is good.
Purdue 24, Kentucky 17.
Deep in the end zone, it's Patterson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw one first. Left side, it's Miller.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, it's Barnes. Hard running there. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Out wide left, it's Gibson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And man, you gotta love that from your willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Sells the fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, 2nd miss of the day. We might not see him again.
On the run, it's Ivory. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Left side is Skinner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Finds his target. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field, just enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He's changing the play. Wants to throw again. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
There's an example of going to your tight end on 3rd down. You don't quite have to throw to the sticks with him because he can make somebody miss and then go do the rest of the work himself. Really nice individual effort that time by the big fella.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Ready, go!
Wants to go up top on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set.
Booster! Shift! Go, go!
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
3rd down play from the gun. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Snapped on 4th down. He'll take a shot. Pass to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up. A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Out of the gun, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the big gamble, the try to win it right here moment goes awry as they're still down by 1. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Will take over 1st and 10.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter.